So you guys know my carbon trunk came in today, so naturally we have got to put that on tonight. So first up, we are gonna go wash the car because look at this. This thing is dirty from the last rainstorm we had. So we're gonna go wash it, get it clean, and then we'll do an unboxing and start the install. All right, just a rinse will work. We don't need to go too crazy with a brush or, glove or anything because we'll do a quick detail. But I just wanted to get some of that dirt off before we swap the trunk. So let's get back to the house and we'll start taking the wing off. Here is the massive box this thing came in. I mean, of course, you know the drill. You have to open it to inspect it. So we at least looked at it, but I put it back so we could kind of do an unboxing here. I cannot believe how incredibly light this thing is. It's stupid light. I mean, come on. Yeah, that thing is absolutely sick. That is, yeah, it looks so cool. Get some close-ups. So I'm gonna have to drill my emblem holes, license plate holes, and of course the wing holes. So that's gonna be a little nerve-wracking, but we'll get it. But for now, I'm gonna put the trunk kind of to the side and let's get the wing off the car, and then we'll work on getting the trunk off, I suppose. So with the wing off, we need to take off the badge, the license plate, and take off all of this, like the lights and the wiring and the latch, so we can transfer it to the new hood. But first, actually, I want to see what this is gonna look like. Oh my God. Yeah, carbon on carbon crime here is gonna be sick. Anyways, let's work on removing that stuff, and yeah, I guess then we're gonna take that off, and then we'll put the new trunk on before we transfer the stuff over from the new trunk, or from the old trunk, sorry. All right, we've got the wiring out, everything's out except for the license plate and the badge. I'm gonna do that when the trunk is off. But yeah, let's loosen these bolts. I don't think those should go any far forward. They've kind of got a stopper. So yeah, let's loosen these bolts and see what is gonna happen, I suppose. All right, so we have spent the last like 3 hours making sure these holes fit perfectly. We have the bases with the struts on. That was the scariest thing I think I've had to do, but it looks sick. All right, so I mean, clearly it's dark. We've got to go back in and put the washers on the back side of all of the nuts just to give it some more stability on the fiberglass and carbon that's on this top sheet, because that's all that's holding it, and it kind of makes me nervous just having the bolts on there. But oh, and then we've got to do the emblem and the plate, but I think we might do that tomorrow, as well as finish the PPF. But as for now, it looks pretty good. So this is day number 2 of the carbon trunk install. We're gonna finish PPFing the front of this thing. We're gonna put the emblem on as well as the license plate. And then we're gonna finish doing the supports on the wing and a couple little small things, tightening the bolts up, making sure the washers are on it, and then we'll take it for a test drive. Okay, I did the PPF on the trunk, and change of plan, my buddy Zach needs some PPF done, so we're gonna boogie to his house, finish the PPF on the trunk. I have one section to do, and yeah, let's just head over to his house and see what's up. So last night, I did not get any videos. I ran over to Zach's house. We were doing some PPF on his duckbill. Honestly, we just ran out of light. We were just sitting there BSing. So in the dark, I drove the car, so I had to put the plate on and the badge on. That's all I did last night. So tonight, I think I'm just gonna do some more PPF on some of the wings, on the stands for the wings, you know, the struts. And we'll put the washers on the bottom of the bolts under the trunk. These ones don't have washers, it's just the nut. So I need to put the washers on. But here it is with the plate and the badge, and everything's wired up. And I mean, the plate was just I just drilled the holes for the screws, and the decal was just some 3M tape. So it wasn't a whole lot worthy to get on video, but that's what it looks like. So if you're curious on how much weight I save actually with the wing, the stock trunk I could open and it would stay. And this one is so light, if I open the trunk, it just lifts. Here, I'll show you. So I can't open it from the button inside anymore. I have to use the button on the key, which kind of sucks, but I really don't open the trunk that much, so it is what it is. And the only other downside to having carbon is the fingerprints that it leaves is crazy. It shows everything. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do for these is I will take 2 sides, we'll open the trunk, I'll take 2 of these out, close it, PPF this bottom because it's gonna have to be 2-pieced because the way this is shaped down here, it's like at this, you can see it come down here. Anyways, and then I'll put these in with the washers, take these out, PPF this, vice versa. I actually might do 2 at a time to try and save some time because that's gonna take a hot minute. I also wanted to show you inside. This is what it's like when you drill. I mean, it's fiberglass. So there's the holes I had to drill. Just big enough to get the 10mm socket in there. And then the wiring harness, I mean, I had to drill spots for the push clips because I didn't have any. But this is just dangling, so I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. Probably drill a couple other ones inside this section here, but we'll figure that out later. All right, so we've got the washers on. We PPF'd the top underneath it. I ended up putting, oh, you can kind of barely see it, a foam strip under this back half here and on this side on both, because the trunk isn't perfect and the finish like dips, so it pulls funky. So that actually seemed to help that. So we'll run it like that for a little bit, and yeah. We'll get some more pictures in the daylight. Stay tuned on my Instagram and other social platforms for the photos and clips of this trunk.